What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review, first of the month, and pretty much Raw tonight. Kicking it off with the anonymous general manager, which we all know as Hornswoggle, but we still call this thing an anonymous general manager. As we kicked off the show tonight, pretty much things are gonna happen. No more washed up superstars. He talked about John Cena came out saying that why is the anonymous general manager running the show? And pretty much it's nothing he loves about him. And that him and Brock Lesnar have something in common. They only show up once a year. And as the general manager sound kept going repeatedly, Cena went to the computer and went to close it then. As Seth Rollins came out with Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury, they came out and pretty much Seth Rollins told like, you're waving your fingers like an idiot. You know we can all see you. And talk about Rollins. Pretty much Rollins says, I can beat you all. Pretty much beat Cena tonight. And pretty much everybody chanting, you sold out and everything. It's about Survivor Series. Rollins says, if it wasn't for Sting, we would have won. But he said, Cena says, Dolph Ziggler was the last one in. So, yeah. And pretty much, Rollins a question about people's power throw. Who's going to keep being a general manager? Going to be JBL next week or something? Cena would put JBL's hat on his head. Or is it Batista? Because he's proved he can't. He's terrible wrestling. He's terrible acting. Or he said, let's go back in the washed up time machine. Bring back Eric Bischoff to be the general manager and stuff. And that'll be best for business. And Rollins told Cena, pretty much says, he says Cena does have the power to bring back the authority. And he says, please bring the authority back. Because they need the authority back. But Cena didn't want to do it. He says, you, your little latex suit and mall cops can get out of here. And pretty much, Rollins tried to order him to do it, but he wouldn't do it. As the anonymous general manager said, it's going to be a match between you two. A tables match, I believe. Cena versus Rollins. And if John Cena loses, he loses his title shot against Brock Lesnar. Pretty much then Seth Rollins attacked them. Then Kane came out and chokeslammed. Cena then Ryback came out to help as he took them down. But Big Show went in and knocked them out. Pretty much after that, Eric Rowan came. And then Luke Harper, and then Dolph Ziggler, and he got smashed by a ladder. So it was a good brawl, and pretty much Seth Rollins and Noble and Mercury slammed him, Cena through a table. With JBL said it was the Shield 2.0 doing that. So it was a good segment leading into that. Even though this went on for 30 minutes, nearly. Tag team turmoil match, The New Day, Adam Rose and the Bunnies, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, Goldust and Stardust, and the Usos fought for a title shot as they kicked it off with The New Day and Goldust and Stardust, which they jobbed out to The New Day. And so much for a debut for The New Day, because they were eliminated. I thought they would have made it since Tyson Kidd and Cesaro took them out. After that, it was the Usos. Usos won. Then it was the Bunny and Adam Rose, and then Usos won. Is this what tag teams like? We're relying on a Bunny and Adam Rose, and pretty much after that, Naomi was in the back then looking. Pretty much was her husband and everything, and Miz gave her a card. I've seen your video and stuff, your music video. Here's a card if you want to get your career going. He told her. Pretty much after that, Eric Rowan playing with a Rubik's Cube back. Since the interview, say he has a high IQ of 141. He's a classic change guitar layer and a winning winemaker. And pretty much they asked about Big Show, and all he said, he's a bully. Yes, you are Festus now, or some type of thing. And Big Show came out and said, like, why you people talk about me? Like, yeah, what happened? He betrayed him, and he says you guys are just like our sellouts also, as Big Show, and he's throwing him pretty much in disqualification because he hit him with his steel steps. And then pretty much he accidentally dropped the steel steps, I believe, on Rowan's head, and Rowan just kind of started bleeding in over his head a little. I think he was really in bad shape, a bad cut. Lawler pretty much talked about Vince. Vince was in, and pretty much Vince said it's going to be fun tonight on Stone Cold Steve Austin's podcast. It's going to be fun. Let's see. I know this probably won't happen on the podcast. Let's see if they ask him about the whole CM Punk thing that's been going on the Colt Cabana podcast. See if he responds, which I doubt he'll be able to respond to it anyway. But let's get some real news and, on the whole CM Punk thing, which I've made a video. You can go check out my thoughts about the CM Punk interview at Colt Cabana on the Art of Wrestling. AJ had pretty much partners tonight they were going to choose from, since he was going against both the Bella Twins tonight. Fandango came out, so he was supposed to face Jack Swagger, but Zep Coulter's leg was hurt, and Jack said, "Who did this to him?" And Fandango, I guess, won by default. Then Lion Rusev came out, talked about his old cult, Jeff Coulter, how he's beating the UFC. Every person you put in front of me, I will take them down. Jack Swagger came out and attacked Rusev, pretty much got him, and they broke both of them up. Miz Dow went against Fernando, or whatever, which one of I don't know what the other one was that. Pretty much Miz Dow won, and then Jimmy Uso came up and slapped Miz and said, "Stay away from my wife." Bray Wyatt went against R-Truth. Bray Wyatt won as he threw a whole bunch of tables, ladders, and chairs into the ring. He started kind of promo, so I talked about Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder, where you could watch from the angels, he says, and talk about he's going to watch Dean Ambrose's body to the ground as he pretty much tables, ladders, and chairs trample him. And the appearance of fans said, "Oh my," and Dean Ambrose came out and attacked Wyatt. They brawled. Pretty much Ambrose got the better of him. And then he broke the rocking chair Bray Wyatt sits in. Okay, I never knew I guess the rocking chair means something now to Bray Wyatt, even though it's always been in the ring multiple times where he cuts promos and sits, but something like that. So, I guess that makes sense then for Bray Wyatt. I don't know. People say maybe you can go to Cyber Monday and get some good deals on the one real quick. The Bellas went against AJ and Naomi. They voted for, which I kind of saw that coming. Which the crowd wasn't really into. I'd probably be a bigger CM Punk chant, but it was barely a CM Punk chant. AJ and them won Black Widow, so I don't know what's going to happen to AJ now since Punk did the whole burying this company. They think what's going to happen to AJ now since, you know, it's his wife and everything. Cole talked to Paul Heyman at the WWE headquarters. We talked about Brock Lesnar. Talked about 365 days a year as champion, and talk about, you know, every Monday would be a WrestleMania if it could. It would be stupid. And talk about Cena beat Rollins and Rollins beat Cena. What would happen to which one if they have to go against Brock Lesnar? In fact, why don't we put The Undertaker or Sting or anybody else in the locker room against them? But that's not going to happen. And as we got into the main event, Cena, Ziggler, and Ryback went against Harper, Ziggler, and Kane, since they all separate TLC matches at the TLC pay-per-view. Pretty much, it kind of ended up with Dolph Ziggler getting the roll up on Luke Harper win the match. They pretty much brawled after that. Then Big Show came out and attacked them then, and until Eric Rowan came with steel steps and hit everybody with him, and then they pretty much seen an FU Big Show in the ring, and then they all hit him with the steel steps then. As Eric Rowan pretty much looking at that big ass. I don't want to call him Big Red now. Oh, he's the Big Red! Is he the Big Red Machine? I don't know what they're doing with Eric Rowan. Like, he's nice, good at solving Rubik's Cubes now. So, I don't know. Raw was at least a little bit better than last week, even though this show's still ass in a way. For multiple reasons why, but we got through another one. So, once again, you know, it's me, HWLD. Come here with the reviews. You know what I do, you know how I go with this show. So, you know, just give you a sneak peek. I guess Seth Green will be hosting these Slammies next week. I have no idea what the nominations are, and I don't know I really even care this time. So, I don't know. Just, I guess the most major thing in wrestling nowadays that's happened is the whole CM Punk podcast thing. So, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Check out my thoughts to the CM Punk podcast, and hey, check out the whole 2-hour thing. Links, it's all on YouTube. Check it out. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.